Robot vacuums have come a long way, but let's be honest, they're still not perfect. They can't get into tight corners, they struggle with stairs, and sometimes they just miss spots. No matter how smart they get, there are always places they can't reach, which means you still have to do some manual cleaning. That's where the Eufy 3-in-1 E20 comes in. Instead of just being another robot vacuum, it actually transforms into a handheld and stick vacuum. It's designed to handle the areas a Robovac can't reach while still giving you the convenience of automated cleaning. It's a bold idea, but does it actually work in real life? And more importantly, is it worth the price tag? Let's get into it. At first glance, the Eufy 3-in-1 E20 looks like any other robot vacuum. It's round, low profile, and has a LiDAR sensor on top for mapping. But the moment you pick it up, you realize it's not just a Robovac. The entire vacuum module, the part with the motor, dustbin, and battery, can be removed and used separately. That means when the robot can't reach something, you can just pop off the handheld unit and take care of it yourself. And it doesn't stop there. Attach an extension wand and a motorized brush head, and now it's a stick vacuum. So instead of needing a separate robot vac, handheld vac, and stick vac, you get all three in one device. It's a smart idea, especially for smaller homes or apartments where space is limited. The docking station is compact, which is a big plus. A lot of premium robot vacuums come with massive auto-empty stations that take up way too much space. This one is much smaller but can still hold up to 75 days of dust, so you're not constantly emptying it. Now, while the idea is clever, there are a few quirks. When you remove the handheld unit, the rest of the robot becomes noticeably lighter, and it doesn't sit completely flat. It's not a huge deal, but it does make the robot feel a little unbalanced when the handheld module is out. Also, the attachments for the stick vac feel a bit lightweight. Not cheap, but not as sturdy as something like a Dyson. Alright, so how well does it actually clean? In robot mode, the E20 has 8,000 pascal of suction, which is pretty solid. It has 4 suction levels, so it can adjust power based on the type of floor it's cleaning. On hard floors and low-pile carpets, it does a good job picking up everyday dirt, dust, and crumbs. It uses LiDAR navigation and triple laser obstacle detection, so it moves in an efficient, mapped-out pattern instead of randomly bouncing around. It does well avoiding obstacles, but like most robot vacuums, it can struggle with getting into corners or reaching fully under furniture. Now, this is where the handheld mode comes in. Once detached, the suction jumps up to 30,000 pascal, making it much more powerful for spot cleaning. If you've ever had to go back and manually clean up after your robot vacuum missed a spot, this feature makes a lot of sense. It's great for stairs, furniture, baseboards, and even car interiors. The included crevice tool and brush attachments give you some flexibility, though securing them properly takes a little practice. The stick vacuum mode is useful for quick cleanups, but it's not meant to replace a high-end upright vacuum. The extension wand is lightweight, which makes it easy to maneuver, but it doesn't feel as premium as some dedicated stick vacs. It's more of a convenience tool than a deep cleaning machine, which is fine, as long as you know what to expect. Battery life is a big deal with any vacuum, and the E20 holds up well. In robot mode, it runs for up to 180 minutes before needing a recharge. When the battery gets low, it automatically returns to the dock and takes about 2.5 hours to fully recharge. One of the best features is the auto-empty dustbin. Every time the robot docks, it empties its bin into a disposable bag inside the base station. If you don't have pets, you could go 2 or even 3 months without having to change the bag. But if you do have pets, you'll probably need to empty it more often. There is one small quirk though. The dustbin empties on the opposite side of the charging pins, which means the vacuum has to turn itself around to empty properly. It does this automatically when it's in robot mode, but if you reattach the handheld unit manually, you might have to press a button to trigger the emptying process. It's a little thing, but worth noting. The filtration system is a 5-stage setup designed to trap fine dust and allergens. The filters are washable, so you won't have to replace them as often, which is a nice touch. The Eufy 3-in-1 E20 is an interesting take on the robot vacuum. Instead of just focusing on automation, it gives you more flexibility by combining 3 different vacuum types into one device. If you've ever been frustrated by a Robovac missing spots or not being able to clean stairs, The ability to detach the vacuum and handle those areas manually is a smart solution. At $549.99, it's priced in the mid-range for robot vacuums. But when you consider that you're also getting a handheld and stick vacuum built in, it actually offers pretty good value. For small apartments, townhouses, or homes with complicated layouts, this could be a really convenient all-in-one solution. If you already know that a robot vacuum alone won't cover all your cleaning needs, this might be the perfect balance between automation and manual control. What do you think? Is this 3-in-1 design something that makes sense for your home? Let us know in the comments.